perfect thing for Cleveland would do would be, hey, let's sink some more money into this quarterback room. And you know what, Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski, sure, ownership screwed you. Instead of drafting a young guy, let's bring in an old guy. And then guess what? If this doesn't work out, you know what? Maybe next year.
Mm-hmm. Well, it does. From what Haslam said down at the owners' meetings, this is what he said.
Let's address the elephant in the room. You know, we took a big swing and miss with Deshaun. We thought we had the quarterback. We didn't. And we gave up a lot of draft picks to get him. So we've got to dig ourselves out of that hole.
Shouldn't they be held accountable for that decision?
Listen, I've said this, I think, numerous times. The Deshaun Watson was an entire organization decision, and it ends with D&I. So, you know, hold us accountable.
Hey, don't you think Andrew Berry and Stefanski should be held accountable? Listen, I've said this, I think, before. We haven't heard it. We've all assumed it was the case. We all assumed it was the Haslams that decided to pay Deshaun, which is why Stefanski and Andrew Berry have been given this entire leeway. Because if you continue to not have success, you would think that they would be looking for turnover. But I think Haslam looks Andrew Berry in the eye and goes, we screwed you over pretty good. Okay,
It's the first time he said this public. Well, I don't know how public was that. Was that? Did you know he was?
Yeah, ESPN recorded that, is what we were told. That was an ESPN recording. I believe there's probably no cameras, maybe just audio in that room. But it did sound like that was a phone under a pocket. But ESPN recorded it. Don't. Please.
Hey, he's not passing blame. I like it.
Taking ownership.
I respect it, too. We took a big swing, big miss. It sucks. We move, see another day. Just like we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. But, I enjoyed the way he laid that out.
Yes.
We took a big swing, okay? Because think about how good he felt whenever he decided to do this.
Oh, man.
Cleveland Browns are no longer in the conversation. It's either going to be the Falcons or the Saints, allegedly, was the Deshaun Watson market at the time. He wanted out of the Texans. He was wearing a green hat one time. He's going to Philadelphia. No, he's going to the New York Jets. Well, then everything very, very, very serious off the field came around. And the thought was, well, is this guy still going to be able to get traded? Who cares? Who wants him? Well, he's on a football field. He's unbelievable. And obviously, these are just allegations at this point. All that happens. And then the market becomes him in Atlanta and the Saints are his final spots. Cleveland had been ruled out. And then out of nowhere, Haslam's walking around his office with his wife. There's a guy available. We're going to have to take it on shins a bit. Okay?
Top 3 quarterback.
Did you see that J.J. Watt mic'd up clip?
Yeah.
Where he's walking off the field with Deshaun Watson. Doesn't ask Pat. He says, sorry we wasted an NFL MVP here. If you're
so sorry.
J.J. Watt thinks he's good. Don't I mean, we should. Yeah. What do you think it's going to take? Go to Andrew Berry. What's it going to take? Andrew Berry calls Mulugeta. Mulugeta goes, $230 million fully guaranteed. That's a lot, Andrew Berry says. Back to Mulugeta. Mulugeta goes, so you want him in Cleveland or not? Andrew Berry hangs up, calls the Haslam's office back. He said $230 million guaranteed. Haslam and D go, we thought he was going to say $250. We saved $20 million. Fucking send it. No flubs. Because that happened overnight.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It was like a boom, bang, pow, boom, gone, signed. Biggest deal in history. Most guaranteed money in history. Oh, my God, the entire NFL is now on notice because of what Haslam just did. And it just has not worked out.
No. At all.
At all. On the field, off the field.
Might have set the NFL back. Fully guaranteed contract.
might have ruined other quarterbacks.
Might have changed that for. I know. Josh Allen just got $250, something like that.
$330.
Yeah,
total.
fully guaranteed. But once Deshaun happened, we thought this is when Lamar is up, and this guy's up, and that guy's up, and for it to work out like it did. But at that time, you got a top 3-4 quarterback in his prime available,
walking around his office. We did it, D.
I was actually waiting for him in that clip to be like, you know what? Now that I think about it, this was kind of D's idea. I was just
throw.
Yeah. Look, I said no, but D, she wanted it. So
think about Andrew Berry going in every year to describe the team. Now, well, since we're in a deficit of $120 million, okay, this is what everybody else can do.
Remember?
This is what we have the capability of doing. And Jimmy's like, I get it. Yeah, you got another 3-4 years. You need it. Jesus. I messed it up. I get it. I made a big dumb decision. But remember, in a moment, we're going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
In a moment, we're going to win a Super Bowl.
If it worked out, think about it. I mean, it was a big swing, no question, huge swing. So either you're the hero and you find a way to win a Super Bowl, or this is probably worst case scenario, right? What happened with it?
Yes.
No doubt.
Yeah, for all parties.
Worse, hard to think of.
Except for Deshaun.
Yeah.
All parties except for Deshaun.
That's why like the Shedeur at the top just feels like it makes more sense because then you at least give him like, hey, now your clock's actually on. You get 3-4 years. You have Shedeur Sanders, and the conversation about the draft is how deep the pass rushers and the linemen are and the tight ends. It's like, hey, the quarterbacks basically are Cam Ward, Shedeur, Jackson Dart, it feels like now. And then kind of the next tier, if the tier thing is how we're kind of approaching it when it comes to the group of players. So, I mean, maybe they do the Carter and Myles Garrett and roll with, Kenny Pickett. But it does feel like, to what Schrager said, hey, if they told Garrett there's a plan and Garrett believes in the plan and that plan does include $40.1 million a year for Myles Garrett, like maybe that is a legitimate choice for them.
Yeah, that's the whole different animal there whenever Andrew Berry goes back to Haslam and says, I got bad news again, buddy. What's that? Myles Garrett, not only is he dunking on me in his statement, but he wants the hell out of here. And Haslam goes, what's it going to take? So Andrew Berry goes, what's it going to take? $40 million. I'm going back. Send it.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. Keep him around.
And he tried to meet with Haslam. And Haslam.
I don't know. You talk to Andrew Berry.
Tell Andrew what you need.
Yeah. You tell Andrew what he needs. He'll call me in a panic. I'll agree to it. You've seen this game before.
Yeah.
What if the Browns win? Hey, good luck, Dog Pound.
Yeah. What if?
No chance.
They won't.
No chance.
0%.
They could.
0%.
Zero.
I feel like you say this every offseason. Hey, what if the Browns win?
Browns are good.
That division is hell.
Yeah, but I try to be as optimistic as possible
Hold
for
on,
all
win
these
what?
things. Just like I'm optimistic about the Colts. Holy hell.
Close win.
Win what, though?
Yep.
Like the Super Bowl?
Browns make the playoffs. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying, what if the Browns make the playoffs with all this conversation?
I mean, you said it. The Bengals, the Texans, Commanders. None of those teams were making the playoffs before the year that they did.
That's true.
You're right. Myles Garrett, too, a little bit more ownership of the Browns. Not that he didn't have it before, but he's recharged.
Yeah, we saw him on the in-season Hard Knocks Texan in the meeting room. That's a good point.
Yeah, he was down in.
He's playing Candy Crush.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
It is.
Look,
Good
I
game.
mean, look at the success of the number 2 picks the last couple of years.
Yes.
Exactly.
CJ,
Good luck.
Jaden,
Shedeur.
Shedeur.
That was the thing. The Browns are definitely taking a quarterback at 2. That was like 2 weeks ago.
That was Mary Kay Cabot said that, yeah.
She said they might take 2 in the first round.
They're trading back in to get another quarterback in the first round.
Yeah.
Mary Kay's been covering the Browns a long time.
That's April
Long
Fool's.
time.
That's
man.
April Fool's.
No,
This
she
was
said it's a
weeks
couple
ago,
weeks
brother.
With that being said,
That
you
was
got to
her
watch
pundit
April
hat.
Fools. You got to watch
She
April
put her
Fools.
pundit hat on.
It's always tough with the insiders.
Hey, the goalpost got me. The goalpost got me. No joke. I was like, I don't know how they're going to do it. It was going to obstruct some views from people in the end zone. I don't know how the ball. Maybe it'll block a few extra things, but hey, why not? Like, I'll go watch.
The thing I was thinking is that thing was a little bit wider, But what if they have palm trees that go in?
Yeah.
You don't want that. You got to make sure those palm trees are going out. We need to keep the top clip tight. You ever
And
see those
sell
guys?
seats. Sell seats on the crossbar too. Make it wide so people can sit there and watch the game. It's like the camera. If the ball hits them, it's good.
Okay, I like that. And people can actually bat it in.